Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Raki and welcome back again to my channel. Yes, and for today's video, we are going to talk about the Zero-fee Teaching IQA, and everything that we're going to talk about on this video are all based from the New Zealand Qualification Authority website. So Teaching IQA, or the International Qualification Assessment, is your key to be able to teach here in New Zealand if you're interested, especially if you're coming from overseas. So the Teaching IQA is an assessment so that the New Zealand would know if your education from whatever country you came from aligned with the New Zealand standard. So you have to get your qualifications assessed. On a regular basis, if you wanted to get your qualification assessed, you have to pay $746 to get your papers assessed. But for a special reason, the New Zealand government is offering a zero fee wherein you don't have to pay anything to get assessed. And that is what we're going to talk about today. Let's start with this announcement before. On 14 September 2022, the government announced that teachers who meet eligibility criteria could apply to have their overseas teaching qualifications evaluated by the NZQA free of charge. So this was the first batch of the zero-fee qualification assessment for teachers here in New Zealand. That time it was announced 14th of September and started sometime in October and ended February of 2023 for the main reason that they said that they already reached the maximum number of applicants that they can provide free, and that was 2,400 applications. So after that, a lot of viewers, a lot of people are asking, is there going to be another batch of Zero-fee Teaching IQA here in New Zealand? And that cannot be answered before until they provided another announcement sometime in October. We have received significant interest in the Zero-fee Teaching International Qualification Assessments Initiative. An additional 1,200 zero-fee IQAs were announced in October 2023, with up to 200 applications able to be accepted per month. So this is the second batch of Zero-fee Teaching IQA. So this time, you have to wait for their announced schedule to get into the zero-fee application, because they are just going to process 1,200 total free applications this time, and they're going to do it 200 applicants per month. So that means that if they're going to accept 1,200, that's going to be in 6 months. So they started October, November, December, and they still have January, February, and March to complete the 1,200 total applicants. Okay, now there are quite a few differences between the first batch of the Zero-fee and the second batch. I can name a few. Number one, the first batch was a total of 2,400. For the second batch, they're only accepting total of 1,200 applicants. So it's kind of more limited this time. Second reason is on the first batch, you can get to the Zero-fee Teaching IQA and register anytime. Anytime you want, anytime you're free. But this time, they are giving schedule of when you can only register on the zero-fee. So you have to watch out on their website and wait for their prescribed schedule, and that's the only time you can get into the Zero-fee Teaching IQA. Another reason, on the first batch, all you have to do is to get yourself registered on their portal, and then when you get the code, you have to email the code to them and your intention of getting assessed through the zero-fee. Now this time it's not the same anymore. This time on the second batch, you don't have to email them anymore, because on their portal they provided platform wherein you get to announce, or you get to choose if you are taking the zero fee or the paid teaching IQA. So that's it. You don't have to email them anymore. So those are just a few differences between the first and the second batch of zero fee. Now, the New Zealand Qualification Authority also made this announcement just recently. From 2024, the zero-fee teaching IQAs will be limited to secondary school teachers. We will open for new applications from 9 a.m. New Zealand time on 29 January 2024. Please refer to the new eligibility criteria for 2024 on this page for full details. So that they made that clear. This time, starting 2024, and that's going to be January 29, they are only accepting, or they will only be accepting, secondary school teachers applicants. This is a sad news for those teachers coming from the early childhood or primary, because they won't be accepting applications from them with a zero fee, with this zero fee scheme at the moment. So they will just be accepting secondary teachers. And the announcement also said that this zero fee teaching IQA for January will open 9 a.m. New Zealand time on the 29th of January. So that's going to be very, very soon. So you have to be ready for it if you're interested to apply for zero-fee teaching IQA. So let's talk about more of the zero-fee IQA for teaching qualifications. The new eligibility criteria from 2024. The criteria for new applications is changing in 2024. Zero-fee teaching IQAs will be for secondary teachers only. This is to support the area where teachers are most needed, which is currently in secondary schools. Teachers with ECE or primary qualification, or whose applications do not fall within the monthly limit, can still apply for a teaching IQA using the regular teaching IQA process. So since this zero fee starting January 2024 will be open for secondary teachers only, if you are coming from the ECE or primary qualification, you can still get through the qualification assessment, but you have to go through the regular teaching IQA process, which means you have to pay the required fee. Zero-fee teaching IQAs are very popular, and each allocation fills quickly. That is very true. I tried it. I personally have experienced how quickly they were able to fill the 200 slots per month. Make sure you have all the documents ready before the next monthly allocation will open. I have received some queries about they were asking if they can register, they can upload their documents on the portal before the scheduled date so that they would be ready for it. No, I wouldn't suggest that. But I would suggest that you gather all your evidences or your documents in one file on your computer so that it will be ready when you have to upload them through the zero-fee teaching IQA. So we will only accept applications submitted through our portal. Please do not send your application by email. So that's very clear. Now, this time, we're going to talk about the step-by-step instructions on submitting an application. The step-by-step instructions on submitting an application to the zero-fee teaching IQA is quite different from the previous zero-fee teaching IQA, the first batch. I have posted a video before that was during the first batch of the zero-fee teaching IQA. I have posted the step-by-step instruction, but that doesn't apply anymore. Not on the second batch, because they provided a different step-by-step instruction, and that is what we're going to talk about right now. Right. Step 1, gather your information and evidence. So you have to make sure that before the scheduled time, you were able to gather all the information and evidences that you will be needing for to upload on the zero-fee teaching IQA. What are those? This includes personal details, including your email address, phone number, and postal address. details about the organization that awarded your qualification, including its postal address, campus name, and website address. This is the school where you finish your teaching qualification. Another one, details about your qualification. That includes your country of award, country of study, if it is different, and the study dates. From what date did you start the study and what date did you finish it. Another one, instructions on how NZQA can directly access your qualification documents from an acceptable document verification organization or your education provider. So you just have to give them instructions on how they can contact your education provider for verification. Another one, contact details for anyone else you would like to contact us on your behalf, or this is also the same as references. So be ready to submit all your required qualifications for evaluation. Submitting extra qualifications. So you can also submit an extra qualification because for the Zero-fee Teaching IQA, you will be allowed to submit 3 qualifications for assessment for free. If your teaching qualification required another qualification for entry, submit this for evaluation as an extra application. For example, if you hold a postgraduate teaching degree, submit your bachelor's degree as an extra qualification. So if you finish a teaching degree and then you took master's degree or doctoral degree, you wanted to get your doctoral degree assessed, you have to submit as well another evaluation for your extra qualification, and that's the master's degree and your bachelor's degree. And those 3 will all be free. You don't have to pay anything. So these may support your future teacher salary assessment. These are the documents that you need to give us, that you need to provide. You have to provide a passport biodata page, an evidence of your name change. That is, if your name is different from your certificate of completion to that of your passport, because sometimes, especially for the ladies, they change names when they get married. Another one, award certificate for each qualification. So this is the certificate of completion of each qualification that you want to get assessed. Transcript, academic record, or mark sheet for each qualification. The transcript of records. Underpinning qualifications, if applicable. So if you want to get a doctoral degree, your doctoral degree assessed, underpinning qualification would be a master's degree and a bachelor's degree. So you have to get that ready as well. And then syllabus. This is the detailed specifications of all the subjects you have taken through this teaching course. So if it is only applicable. And then English translations. So in case your transcript of record or the award certificates are written in your own language, you should have an English translation for each document. The document to show you are eligible for a zero-fee application. So the document that you need to show is a current teacher registration or equivalent certification. So you have to be a registered teacher from your place. If you cannot provide a teacher registration, you can also provide current proof of employment showing that you are actually employed as a teacher. Another one, current employment or job offer in a New Zealand school or early learning service. So if you are already in New Zealand or if you already have a job offer in New Zealand, you have to submit that as well. New Zealand trained teachers. This is for salary assessment only. So because there are 2 reasons why you're taking the zero-fee application. That is to apply as a teacher or to get a salary assessment. Okay? So the standards for your document, you have to make sure that all your documents are scanned, clear, in color, include both sides with no missing edges, corners, or information, and they have to be in this form of files. That's PDF, JPG, PNG, or DocX. Verification checks. all zero-fee Teaching IQA applications will be subject to additional verification checks. You don't have to worry about this because after you submit all your documents, they will ask you, they will send you email if they need further verification. So you must arrange for your qualification documents to be verified, and all the costs that will come with it, you have to shoulder it. Number 2 step, log in. Once you have gathered all the documents you need for your application, go to the online portal. You have to make sure that you do this on the date specified by the New Zealand Qualification Authority. So you just have to click this link, go to the online portal, and then create an account or log into your existing account. When creating an account, you will need to upload a color copy of the biodata page of your passport and evidence of your name change if applicable. So this is where you need the biodata page of your passport. You may have a previous account. If you see this error message, you already have an account with us. Please return to the main page and use the forgot your password link to reset your password. If you want to know how to be able to get into the portal, the NZQA portal, this is the shortcut way. So you have to just search on Google Zero-fee Teaching IQA, and from that options, you get this Zero-fee Teaching IQA is the second option, and then it will lead you to this website. The NZQA website, Zero-fee Teaching IQA. You just have to scroll down until you reach this part of the website. Read more about Zero-fee IQA and how to apply. Click on it, and then this will appear on your screen. You just have to scroll down more until you get to this part, apply for Zero-fee Teaching IQA. Click go to the QRS portal. And then when you click on it, this will appear on your screen. This is actually the NZQA portal. So this is where you're going to register. You're going to create an account if you haven't already. So if you already have an account, you just type in your email address and your password and then sign in. If you haven't had your account yet with NZQA, you click the link, create an account here, and it will give you instruction on how you're going to complete and finish creating an account. Next, number 3, start a new application. Go to the My Applications page and click Start a New Application. This will open the Available Services page. Select the Teaching IQA option and click Apply to start your application. So as soon as you were able to finish your creating account, or you already have an account, you will get to this site. So from this site, you just have to click this link, Start a New Application. After clicking that, this will show up on your screen. Available services. You just have to go down, scroll down, and this is where you will find the different available services, IQA services. So the Teaching IQA comes on the third option. You will see that Teaching IQA, and then click on Apply. After clicking Apply, this will show up on your screen, Teaching IQA, or the qualification details. This is where you're going to upload all your qualification details. You're not going to upload any documents yet, but you're going to fill out the required field, and this is about your qualification details. And that is number 4 step. Enter your teaching qualification details. So start with your main teaching qualifications. So if you have different qualifications that you want to get assessed, you have to start with the main teaching qualifications, or the most recent. So this is a qualification that prepared you to teach at a school or early learning center in the country where you studied. Enter all the required details, including how NZQA can directly access your qualification documents from an acceptable verification organization or your education provider. So this is a website where you're going to fill in the information that NZQA needed for you to get registered. So this is the Teaching IQA qualification details, and these are the things that they wanted to ask from you: country of award, awarding organization website, campus address, country of study, the study organization, and all those things you just need to fill out. And then you have to fill in here the study start date and the study completion date. So you just have to fill in all this information, and right at the bottom you will be asked to provide study pathway. So this is the underpinning qualification that you have taken before you had your teaching qualification. So you have to fill out those information, and then at the very end of it, you just have to click next. So we'll go to number 5 step. So the number 5 step is select the special fee type if there are slots available. So this special fee type will only appear on that specified date of Zero-fee Teaching IQA. If you're going to log in to their portal anytime that is not on schedule, you won't see this screen. So you have to make sure that you get there on the date specified. Teachers will be able to submit applications from October 9, 2023. This was the first month. But for this year, they're going to have it on the 29th of January, 9 a.m. New Zealand time. So each month, NZQA will process 200 applications under the initiative until we reach a total of 1,200 applications. If you meet the requirements, please select Zero-fee Teaching IQA 2.0 and click Next. So that is where the Zero-fee Teaching IQA option appears after you fill in the details with your qualification details. Just right there before uploading your document. So if you see this option, that means you were able to get in to the 200 slots. If you don't see this option, that means that you weren't able to get into the Zero-fee Teaching IQA. You might want to do it all over again. Start new application and then try it again until you see this option, the Zero-fee Teaching IQA 2.0 option. Otherwise, that means that you weren't able to get to the 200 slots. If your applications do not fall within the monthly limit of 200, you will be redirected to the standard Teaching IQA paid services. You can complete the application and pay the fees for your Teaching IQA to continue with your application. Alternatively, you can wait for the following month's allocation of zero-fee applications. Next, number 6, review the zero-fee eligibility criteria if you are applying for a zero-fee. So after that zero-fee Teaching IQA options, Teaching IQA 2.0, you will be provided with the zero-fee eligibility criteria. You just have to make sure that you read and understand all the eligibility criteria and terms of use, and then tick, I understand my application is subject to NZQA's terms and conditions and the special fee requirements, and then click next. Next, number 7, enter the purpose of the Teaching IQA. So like what I have mentioned beforehand, there are 2 reasons why teachers get into the Teaching IQA. It's either they wanted a teacher registration or teacher salary assessment. You just have to tick one of them or maybe both if you need both. So this is the part where you're going to select or enter the purpose of the Teaching IQA. So you just get into this part and then scroll down. And on this part, please select at least one of the options below for the teaching assessment add-on. And then number 8, upload your documents. So this is the part where you will be asked to upload documents. So see the requirements for evidence and documents. We have discussed that beforehand. Upload the required documents for your main teaching qualification, ensuring that they meet all our format requirements. These can include the award certificate, official academic transcripts, evidence you are eligible for Zero-fee Teaching IQA, that includes your teaching registration, or if you don't have it, you might want to upload certificate of employment showing that you are currently teaching or employed as a teacher. And then English translations of the above documents if required, that is if your documents are not written in English. And extra documents that will help us evaluate the application, such as syllabus or course descriptions from when you studied for this qualification. And then click next. So this is the screen that appears when you have to upload your documents. So you will be reminded on how you need to upload your document. It should be individually scanned, clear, in color, include both sides with no missing edges, corners, or information, and then save it as PDF, JPG, PNG, or DocX. And then you scroll down some more, and this is where you're going to find the required documents that you need to upload: award certificate in original language, award certificate, official English translation if required, official academic transcript records of award certificates and academic transcripts, and all these documents that they would want you to upload. Just click the arrow beside it and then open, and then this screen will pop out wherein you're going to choose files from your computer to upload in this portal. So you just have to choose your files and then click add files. So that's how you're going to do it, and then your files will be uploaded. After you finish everything, so you have to upload everything, you scroll down, and then on this part, the summary of the documents that you have uploaded should appear here. And then you click next. Next, number 9 step, review your application. Please check all the details you have entered in the application preview page and click next. If you missed any information or made any mistake, you can review it on that page. So number 10, review your documents. Make sure that you have uploaded the correct documents with the required formatting. Uploaded documents must be individually scanned, clear, in color, include both sides with no missing edges, corners, or information, and save as PDF, JPG, PNG, or DocX. So you will see that in that document summary, everything that you have uploaded, and then you just have to review them and make sure that you have uploaded all the correct required documents. Next, number 12, go to the payment page to submit your free application or add extra applications. So after you finish uploading your documents, and mind you, it might take time, or it will take time, especially on the prescribed schedule of the Zero-fee Teaching IQA. Imagine a lot of people from different countries are trying to connect on that same portal at the same time. So you have to be very patient. It is not exaggeration if you will take like 10 to 15 minutes to upload one file. That is very true. That is what I have experienced. So you can submit up to 3 qualifications for free. If you don't have more qualification for evaluation, you just click Pay Now to submit your free application. Click Pay Now, but you will not be asked to pay because you chose the Zero-fee Teaching IQA. So your application will be free. So if your teaching qualification required another qualification, say you have submitted your doctoral degree, and then you need to submit your master's degree and your bachelor degree, you must submit this for evaluation as an extra application. So you have to do the process all over again. So you will be led, you will have an option, submit another application, and then when you click on it, you will be led to that same screen where you uploaded your documents. Next one, number 13, submitting another qualification if you need to. So click Apply to create an IQA application for your extra qualification. So you have to choose what IQA application you wanted to get in, and then click Apply, and then enter all the required details about your qualification. So you just have to repeat steps 8 to 12. When you have created applications for your qualifications for up to 3, click Pay Now to submit your free applications. If you submit more than 3 applications to be evaluated, you need to pay $445 for each additional qualification. So the only fee is up to 3 qualification assessment. Any more than that, you will have to pay. After you have applied, you will receive an email confirming we have received your IQA application once you submit your application. This might take time. It doesn't come out straight away. You might have to wait until in the afternoon or maybe the following day before receiving an email from NZQA or the QRS teaching. You just have to wait. They will email you. And then after that, we will check that you have submitted all the required information and documents. And then we will send you an email confirming if your application has been accepted or declined as a Zero-fee IQA. You have the option to pay for the application if it is declined as a Zero-fee IQA. So they're going to assess your document if it is qualified for a Zero-fee or not. We will start the evaluation if your application is accepted. We may ask you for further information if needed, and then we will email you once we complete the evaluation. You can check the status of your application by logging into the online application portal or by contacting QRS Teaching at nzqa.gov.nz. So this is the example of the IQA application email that they would send you after you register, after your registration. So it will give you your application number, confirmation we have received your IQA application with a teaching assessment add-on. So that's it. So after you receive that, you just have to wait for an email from them. They will surely email you and inform you whether or not you have been qualified for the Zero-fee Teaching IQA and all the next steps that you need to do. They will give you instruction on how you're going to do it. You won't be lost. That's it for our step-by-step instruction for the Zero-fee Teaching IQA 2.0. So that's the second batch of Zero-fee Teaching IQA, and those are the steps that you need to follow. So I hope that you will be able to register to the Zero-fee. Again, that will be on the 29th of January 2024, 9 a.m. New Zealand time. So good luck, everybody. You might want to get all your things ready by now and have it saved on your computer so it will be easier for you to get onto the registration as soon as it opens on the 29th of January. Good luck, and if you have any more questions, you can pop out a comment on this video and we'll try to answer your questions. I'll see you again until the next Zero-fee Teaching IQA schedule. Bye-bye. Have a good day. God bless everyone.